That don't work. This shit, see, dog. What the fuck?
Bro,
Okay,
you are
is that
fucking
right?
crazy. You know that?
How's that? I don't know. Sideways? See, you on a computer, ain't you?
Just turn it, because mine is laying on its side, and I don't want to have it, because I don't want to cover up the speaker. There you go. There you go. There you go, bro.
That works.
There you go.
So is
There you
everybody
go.
else looking at us sideways?
Yeah, they see us the same way. You know what I'm saying? So the comments are
Quit
coming onto the
laughing at
feed.
me, y'all. Yeah, man. How we
Man,
look?
I got a jet in 15 minutes.
I ain't mad at it, my baby. Shit,
I
we had technical difficulties.
I wish we had more time to chat, man, but
Yeah, I got a meeting that started at 6.
so we in your meeting.
Yeah, I ain't went around there yet. I had to come around here and get a joint.
Mm-hmm. What was you ranting about?
Oh, you know, I was just, you know, talking about people having focus and giving my, you know what I'm saying, Big U, Bumpy Knuckles, Tojo, giving them, you know what I'm saying, some love, like, you know what I'm saying, because I got some real live OGs, you know, and they taught me the things that I was talking about, you know, the way the system is set up as far as penitentiaries is concerned, how they import, export Negroes, the amount of money that they get paid to house people in the penitentiary, the judge, the prosecutor, the court-appointed attorney, and the prison owners all had golf together, and they be having conversations about importing and exporting your Negro ass for a certain amount of money per day. And I said, the best thing for you to do is to find you some motherfucking purpose and get on with your purpose and get within thine own understanding and understanding thyself instead of being so motherfucking concerned and caught up in the asshole about what the fuck everybody else is doing. Because right now, a lot of this fucking world's problems are because of what everybody is thinking about everybody fucking else instead of they self. Because change start with motherfucking self. If you want to change the world, change your goddamn self. Change the shit around you. Change the people you around. Change the way you think. My OG Tojo told me, I always say this shit anytime there's some people paying attention. He told me, stop trying to be understood and understand. That means understanding yourself. The only way you can understand yourself is by accumulating knowledge. You have to move around. You got to bump your motherfucking head so you know the ledge. Know how far you can and can't go. Know what you will and won't do. And that should consume your motherfucking focus where you won't have time to hate on no goddamn body else or be so mad and upset about what the fuck somebody else is doing or saying. Mean this nigga over here gonna think the same way, or this bitch. It's gonna be like you think the way you think based on the amount of knowledge you accumulated through your life, through your eyes and ears, and the data that you collected, so you know how to play it back and solve problems in your own life. These motherfuckers, a lot of people ain't equipped with that. And that's not your problem. That's not your concern, nor are their thoughts. You know, I talked about being easily accessible to people. You know, I've been having some little bump head with the people in marketing and about interviews because I don't want to talk to no motherfucking body about what I done talked about already. Right. Go over there and get that information. I ain't gonna keep talking like I told the motherfucker. I ain't talking about no fly zone, no motherfucking mo until I do my own goddamn documentary, the Dr. Christian A. Mathis story titled No Fly Zone. I'm looking for investors. No, I ain't looking for no fucking investors. I'm good. We ain't looking for investors. We just putting the crew together. We good. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Just being locked up into being caught up into your own shit and your own self and focusing and getting some shit completed and fixed and turned around in your own life instead of being so bent up with what everybody else is doing or what any fucking body else is doing. Because realistically, dog, fuck people. Like, if motherfucker, if you ain't paying my bills, filling up no cars, putting no food on the table, or helping me build what the fuck I'm building, then fuck you. Like, you have a purpose, but it's over there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you support my business, salute. If you support my music and my films, salute. But I don't owe you nothing but what you got already. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe you my life. I don't owe you what's going on in my house. I don't owe, people feel too entitled to be in touch with what the fuck everybody else doing, and it's got them fucked up because while everybody thinking about what everybody else is doing, everybody else is thinking about what everybody else is doing. Nobody thinking about self.
Right.
I am. But and a lot of us are, and that's just that's the message I'm just trying to get across is people should be more in tune with thyself.
Are you talking about what you're doing with the school yet? Can you like give
Yeah,
people?
I mean, I haven't really went into it like that yet, but I am opening the school, the Michelle Sassy Mathis School of Entertainment. It's built. It's actually almost done. I've been there. Contractors get on my fucking nerves. Let me kind of get an amen.
You put all your own money into it, right?
All my own bread, yeah, because I'm blessed. So the Most High blessed me. You know what I mean? I feel like I mean, come on, bro. I write, direct, produce, make music, orchestrate, write music. I can produce film score, operate cameras, write scripts, and final draft. I operate Final Cut, like I've been doing this shit 1,000 years. Pro Tools. I'm gonna offload this brain of mine and help some young people who wanna work. Who want to work, because you can't go to my school if you're not ready to work, because I'm really I'm really teaching apprentices so that we can build this thing. We want to build, I plan to build a ginormous entertainment complex that offloads film, television, documentaries, and radio and podcasts. It's a lot of young people that don't have the resources that they need to get ahead, and all they need is that push. You know what I mean? So I had OGs. You know what I mean? Like I said, Tojo, Bumpy Knuckles, Big U, Click Click, rest in peace. My OGs, a Peanut, BMB. These motherfuckers, this the shit they taught me. Like they gave me this. They taught me how to be this way. All of it. So everything I absorbed from each and every one of them has brought me to this point where I feel like, okay, I've arranged for my life to be good from now on. We good. We good. So, when you get to talking about investment, do I really want to put $250,000 or $500,000 behind some knucklehead nigga rapper who finna just run around and start beefing with everybody and then get shot up and fucking killed? Do I really want to do that because he got a hot song for 10 minutes? Or do I want to go find some really talented young people who really have a drive and who really want it? You know what I mean? They want it. Like they want it. All they need is you got that kid who can make a beat on the Alicia's drum machine, the oldest drum machine in the world. He making fire off that motherfucker. Put him in him. Let him get down. There you go, nephew.
Right.
Yeah. Take care of our shit. And then I'm gonna show you how to make money. I'm gonna get you licensed as a publicist or as a writer. Or as a producer or a writer. I'm gonna teach you everything I know. I ain't go to school for none of this shit, and I made a fortune off of doing everything I do. Build a complex. Have a bunch of young people build that complex with you. Teach them how to do the same thing. We could, you get that locomotive effect, the snowball effect. I teach them how to teach others. They teach others how to teach others, and we got a good virus going. We got a good virus going.
I think that's the disconnect. I think that's what we didn't have. We didn't have nobody to teach us this game.
Yeah.
The music industry. That's what I think where I think the information disconnect is at. And I damn near feel like it's a part of success now to share that information with the next motherfuckers coming up after us.
Yeah.
It's almost like taboo, like to be able to just gain a certain level of success or achieve a certain level of success and
Through the
kind of like
odds.
take your ball and go home, so to speak,
Yeah.
and not apply back to the environment everything that you learn, especially off making mistakes. Because that's where I learned all of my shit from, just making mistakes.
And I want to teach, that's the thing. See, exactly. Making mistakes. Making mistakes, you learn. It takes a while if you just make mistakes and bump your head and just and focus on the pain of the mistake. It 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 stings a little less when you understand you cannot change it.
Mm-hmm.
It happened. Learn from it. Move forward and take that mistake as a knowledgeable experience that you just learned something, and don't focus on the fucking problem because that bitch already did what it's gonna do. Focus only on the solution from that point out. And I didn't know that shit till I'm in my 40s, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had my talks with my OGs and just had that moment in life where I felt 2 years. I just felt like it was time to absorb. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, you know what I'm saying, I had already sacrificed my career for everybody else to, you know, if you turn your ass up at the radio stations and the record labels, it's like, fuck him, he an outcast. He an outlaw. You know what I mean? We don't fuck with him no more. Cut him off. I don't give a fuck about you cutting me off, bitch, but you gonna look out for these youngsters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, bro, come on, you're preaching to the choir. You know, this
Mm-hmm.
day one. Me and you only day. I called you first that day, like, bro, I'm sick of this shit. It's on. And you like, well, let's go tell Search.
We sure did. We sure did. That shit became iconic footage.
Yeah.
Iconic footage. How you feel about the way the documentary turned out?
Man, I love it. I love it. I'm honored. I'm honored to be somebody that they would even, that, you know, Big U would even consider, because he had a lot of people he could have picked. You know what I mean? There was a lot of people he could have picked other than me. And I know Big Bro got shit, homies upon homies homies in the game, in the music business, that's doing shit, that's active. But for some reason, my story was one that moved him, and he knew it hands on, because me and Bro been locked in forever. You know what I mean? So, and then the way Rashidi Harper and them and Lightbox put it together, Malcolm, you know, the way they put it together, the way FX handled the promo and marketing and the publicity, like, I'm really like in a dream. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I live in the now. So when the moment happened, like when I did the interviews, that was my moment. When I watched it, that was my moment for that. I don't stay there. You know, it's like, next. So we gotta do next. What you gotta do next? You know what I mean? That's me. I'm next. Next. I gotta do what the fuck is next. I'm done with that. You know. They still say, you know, you got to do interviews and stuff. I say, I'm cool. I'm down with all that. You know, anything to help the project do better and, you know, become more successful and make people more aware of it. You know, it's a streaming on Hulu right now and FX Networks. Hip Hop Uncovered docu. You want to check that out? It's very knowledgeable.
I think people need to see it. I think people need to see it, dog. Because one thing that I noticed, especially about street guys like yourself, Big U, Bimmy, you know, like street guys whose reputation precedes them. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can't walk and chew gum at the same time. So it's almost like they don't want to give y'all credit for other things. Like, it takes them a long time to accept y'all as other things than just like street niggas. Like, do you still consider yourself a street nigga?
I never consider myself a street nigga. That's because I don't never consider myself what people call me. It's like I don't consider myself black because this motherfucking car is black.
Right.
This my hand next to it, dog. What color is this one and what color is that one? One is black,
brown and black.
So you just can't call me what the fuck you want to call me, and I'm just gonna be okay with what's, because at first it was necro, then it was negro, then it was nigger, then it was African, then it was African American. Now it's black. Hey man, hold on, I'm gonna go find out who the fuck I am in my own. Because you don't know what the fuck I am. We don't know what the fuck we is. That's what's wrong with motherfucking black people. black people, we don't know what the fuck we is. We let people just tell us whatever the fuck they want to tell us we are. And we like, yep.
Right.
You know, so when you say street nigga, people gonna say, yeah, street nigga. Man, no, I'm a man. I'm
It's
my
damn near,
father's son.
it's damn near how I feel about calling Jay-Z a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an insult. It's an insult to
Right,
call Jay-Z a drug dealer.
right.
Even though he
Fucking
himself
drug dealer.
told you that's where he came from, but he's evolved so much and he turned that shit
Buddy
into
cool.
so much of a positive and he done so much great shit that it's an insult now at this point to call him a drug dealer. Even when you speaking retroactively, if you're just saying he used to be a drug dealer.
Only a stupid motherfucker will make that type of fucking assumption. Like, I don't even know who said that, but whoever said that is a fucking idiot. Because at this point, the man's a fucking billionaire, married to damn near the hottest woman on earth next to my wife. And goddamn me, what the fuck? Now you want to call him a drug dealer? Really? Like, this is what you come to? You can't stop him. So shut the fuck up. They can't. That's what I'm talking about. The man has reached a plateau in his life that deserves the notoriety that he has received from it, and half of the fucking people blessed with this information, instead of choosing to try to ear hustle and eyeball the blueprint. Hello, blueprint. They rather, oh man, that nigga, he a drug dealer. He in that street nigga, and then shut the fuck up, because you can't stop it. You can't stop it. I don't give a fuck what you think. You can be mad as hell at every artist you want to be mad at. Bitch, you can't stop it. Period. It makes sense to get so engulfed in motherfuckers, get engulfed in they shit about what another motherfucker's accomplishment is when you can't stop it. Chick in, no fly zone, and then what? Where was you? Did you attempt to stop it? I ain't think so, motherfucker. I've been every motherfucking corner by my motherfucking self in this bitch. I am the OG, Uncle motherfucking Trick on every side of this bitch. Where was you at when we was trying to do something to help the little homies get on while these other niggas was riding their dicks?
Bro, do you think that you get the respect? Well, no, not the respect. Do you think that you get the props that you deserve as a lyricist? Because I consider you a lyricist. You consider yourself a lyricist?
I be having fun, bro. I don't know what the fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you think about it, man. My peers is Royce the Fat Man and Marshall Mathers. Like, fucking Fat Father. This is one of the most dopest Guilty Simpson. You know, we're talking even Ty Fair's nephew. The youngsters, you know what I mean? Shit, T Grizzly. Goddamn it, you better come with it. If you finna do it, you better come with it, because nigga around here, motherfuckers don't play. And then, like I say, my peers in my group is you, Marshall, Fats, Proof, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Producers like Nani, Kaniva. You know what I mean? People that like got down. Marv One, Rose Spit. You know what I mean? I already said Guilty. I can't. Big Hurt. Forget about it. Come on, and Big Hurt Jr. It's a fucking another one. Rade was amazing when he got down. You know, Tito, Blackface. We come, you know what I'm saying? The Street Lord, come on, forget about it. Juan was, come on, bro. This what we are. So, you know, I think the thing is, you know, when people look at it and say, you either gonna be this or you gonna be that. And when you hear a nigga do that, they say, oh, he trying to be that. It's like, no, that's really what he do. You just happen to hear about that incident. And he gave you an overall opinion on who that person was, but that incident didn't take nothing but 2 minutes. We talking 2 minutes out of 40 years. You missed a lot, my nigga. Missed a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. I was taken aback when I first went to the studio with you and seen you doing all that shit in the studio. All the producing, the engineering, the playing instruments, the singing, and all that shit. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't know you can do all of that shit because I only knew you for fucking niggas up.
I come up in it.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, damn, this
The
nigga's a real artist.
the reputation come with, like I say, you know, you get 2 minutes of action is a lifetime of stories, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
we really was most active. Goon Squad Mafia was really more active before the cell phone era. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when motherfuckers started pulling out cameras, I'm glad I had reached. I was done when the camera phones came out. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but we started having situations to say, "Get that nigga with that phone." And it's like, okay, enough of that shit. But you know, you go, you know, you have your incidents. You got one here, you got one there, you got one there, and it's not a thing like it's we here for this. Though we were, it was we're trying to do something, and you in the way.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only problem. Like I'm trying to get here, and you in my way. Because if you're not in my way, I don't even fucking. I'm not gonna come in contact with you if you're not in my way. If I don't see you, we're not gonna have no issues. What are
Right,
we
right.
fucking want? What are we having the issue about? We have come into contact with one another, and one of us is in the other one motherfucking way. Now let me tell you
Mm-hmm.
about me. I ain't moving.
Mm-hmm.
You go around now,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna do this one way or the other. Goddamn it, you going around, or we're gonna throw down. You know. And so when you had these, you in generation dope boy. You know, not this the fraud era right now. These ain't dope boys. These fraud boys. So we was, you know, everybody had it. Everybody was at least getting a half a key of Big Eight. Everybody. Everybody fucking School Craft, 7 Mile, 6 Mile, Puritan, 8 Mile, nigga, West Side, East, number streets, every fucking number on the number streets. They was,
When
everybody had it.
you talking about the Reagan era?
After the Reagan era,
After the
shit,
Reagan era, okay.
in the 90s, mid
Right,
to late 90s. It
right.
was around here, trust me. Statute of limitations run out, bruh. My OG used to bless me. Okay? Hey, come get this. Yes, sir. I'm on my way. Yeah, I was a soldier, a loyal soldier. I'm on my way,
Mm-hmm.
sir. I'll be there in a minute. You dig? So
Mm-hmm.
we talking about an era where everybody, you know, we all a bunch of young millionaires. In our mind, you know, we a bunch of millionaires. We run around here driving 500 drop top Benzes, Corvettes, hooking up old school. We businessmen, but we territorial. You know, we got issues. We got
Mm-hmm.
that fucking that Lynch. What's that nigga name? Lynch. Harry Lynch. Willie Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
We all in that motherfucker suffering from the Willie Lynch syndrome. We don't like another motherfucker shine more than us. You know
Right.
what I mean? And or the motherfucker don't like you shining more than them. And then you come into contact and the conflict with this person about, you know, absolutely nothing. And it turned into the worst of everything. And that reputation is going ahead of you. If first of all, when I pull up, I'm here to do a show as Trick Trick. And it's the Goon Squad. I'm going on stage to do Shake That, Make That Booty Bounce, watch these asses shake. I'm gonna do everywhere we go, we deep. You know me, bro. You see me on stage, I'm having a
Mm-hmm.
party. That's
Right.
all it ever been for me was I want to go have a party on stage, and I'm gonna get the audience to party with me. My every show, I got one of the livest stage shows ever, cause I'm finna have a fucking party, dog. Well, if we in the middle of our party and we get some conflict, you know, guess what the word gonna be? It ain't gonna be that concert was live as hell. It's gonna be them niggas jumped on so and so, them. You know, it's gonna be this happened and that happened. The same shit happened with the other guy, the big fella, and the
Mm-hmm.
radio station. I always say it. Nigga, they had 9 other artists perform that day. So when you did your recap should have been about the good shit that happened. You niggas decided to do a whole documentary on nothing but what you don't nobody else even know about.
Mm-hmm.
Because we wasn't finna say nothing. That wasn't fun like that. It wasn't,
Right.
we ain't finna be, I ain't finna be on no motherfucking phone talking about, yeah, nigga, I'm woo. That's goofy nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bruh. Nigga ain't, but, damn, you know, hey, look here, cuz, all right, y'all, let's roll. We out, done, we done. Ain't nothing to talk about, ain't nothing to do, but go do what we finna do next. What's next? What's next? We took care of that. That was something else. That was nothing, but that wasn't for public consumption. That was none of the fucking public's business. Because by no means at all I intend to humiliate that man. When y'all they put the fucking information out there and get to telling the story like that, it starts to humiliate that man. And first and foremost, that's a motherfucking man, and I respect him. And I had reached a point in my life, in my career, of understanding where I choose not to inflict no more harm on black men. No black man. We not gonna have no conflict, black man.
What brought you to that point, if you don't mind me asking?
Because enough is enough. I seen enough is enough. It's like every time one of us go, it's by the hands of us or them. So what the fuck, dog? Like, what is we doing? What is we doing? And it's simple. And most of the time, it's something as simple as communication, man. Open the line of communication. Let's talk, nigga. Figure this shit out. What's wrong? One-on-one, you know. And then I felt like I'm getting to that point. Like I'm like, man, now I'm see you. I looked up, and I saw people was looking at me. Because when I'm doing what I'm doing as a musician, as an artist, I'm doing what I'm doing as a musician, as an artist. I'm not doing it to get people to look at me. I don't make songs for the DJ to say I love that. I make songs that sound good to me. I'm an artist. I need to be impressed with my own art. I don't give a fuck what you think. I love it. So I'll say that to say, if I'm gonna reach this point in my life where I see they looking, and I'm leading. I'm a leader. I have been inducted into leadership. My leadership principles presented themselves to me, and there was no other fucking way I could go but be a leader, because everybody looked at me. What we gonna do now, dog? And I say, okay, we got to do something. So I realized I got a responsibility. When you lead, you gotta lead by example. And if I'm pro-life, then I gotta be pro-life. I gotta speak pro-life. If I want, because every man and every woman on this earth really want all we really want is peace, bro. We really only want peace. Everybody really only want to be happy and peaceful. And the peace is within, and you got to be peace with yourself. You got to be comfortable in your own skin. You got to love on yourself. You got to understand yourself. You got to understand how to respect yourself and know how to respect yourself, so that when it's gonna show when you move. It's no miscommunication. Your light shining like a motherfucker. They can see it. It's all over your face. It's all over your aura. It's all over your movement. I ain't here for trouble. I'm here for love and laughter. I ain't here for the shit, Junior. I'm here for what's happening, baby. You know what I mean? And you leading like that. You got to activate that. And when you they looking at you. You're a leader. You got to lead by example. So I'm like, okay, shit. We got to make a whole bunch of changes. First and foremost, that started with listening. I had to learn how to listen. But for years on top of years, you couldn't tell me shit. Now, granted, I listened to my bosses, but my bosses was outlaws. So they more like tricky. Yeah, get him.
You ever been to therapy?
Huh?
You ever been to therapy?
Not in my adult years, no. But when I was a teen, yeah. Now I'm the fucking therapist. Shit. Man, I got so many people I counsel and mentor now. I'm about to start charging their ass. No, I'm joking. Shit. But no, I've been through the fire, bro. I've been through the motherfucking fire. And I come out. I went through. Going through. Going in, coming out. I came out. I came out on the other side. I see it. I was born in hell. I respect hell. I respect hell because that's where I live. But heaven is not going to be when I die. I'm finna get me some heaven right now while I'm on this earth, because it's right here. Heaven is within. It's right here. You know what I mean? It's here. You got to be at peace. That's what everybody wants, peace. And the only person that can give you peace is yourself. People say, you make me happy. No, you make you happy. I'm just here to compliment your happiness. You got to make yourself happy. It's good to have people to talk to, get you out the funk, encouragement, mentorship. It's good for that. But, you got to lift you. Because you the only one know what's going on in their head of yours. A person can only go by what you tell them. There's two things in this world exist people never seen. One is a most high creator. Some people call it God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Felipe. I don't know. They got 3,000 names for who God is. It's an almighty creator somewhere. We can all agree on that. There's one somewhere, something is that. It exists because this didn't create itself. The sun did not create itself. The sky, the rivers and the oceans did not create themselves. The food that grow from the soil did not create itself. The food that keep people like me alive, because I'm a vegan. So I didn't create that. So that deity exists, whatever it is, whatever the name may be. The other thing is your mind. Nobody never seen it, but it's there. Until you open your mouth and say what's on it, don't nobody know what's in it. But if you, once you understand that, you understand like, okay, this yours. You in control of that. You don't let nobody else control your fucking mind. That's living in hell. You living in hell when you ain't in control of your own motherfucking mind. When everybody else dictate what you do next and how you feel, you is a fucking prisoner of people that ain't even giving a fuck about you. Because they somewhere thinking about what the fuck somebody think about they lowly ass.
Yeah, my therapist say we choose what to be offended by. We
Hell
choose
yeah.
what to be offended by.
Yeah, exactly. You could be exactly. You could be offended by whatever the fuck you choose to be the fuck offended by. You ain't lying. That's your goddamn choice to be offended by. I ain't fuck them. 6 feet. I got 6 feet. Government gave me 6 feet. It used to be 3 feet, no check. Goddamn me, I got 6 now. 6
Oh yeah, that's called the gun line.
feet.
That's the gun line.
Yeah. Don't cross this 3 feet. We ain't got near issue whatsoever. I don't care nothing about you hooting and hollering in your phone, talking about what you gonna do and how tough you is, and showing off your goddamn weapons, finna get your dumb ass self locked up. I don't care about none of that shit. 6 feet. And we ain't got no issue within the 6 feet, and we ain't got no issue. Fuck them. Yeah. Fuck them. We want peace, right? Everybody want peace. Peace is internal. Let me have one of them, nephew. Internal peace. Peace with thyself. Be looking your fucking self in the mirror and smile. It's a fucking riveting experience because you really got to be proud of what you see in that motherfucker. You really should be. That should be your only motherfucking concern is what the fuck going on in that mirror, dog. Who is that in there? Fuck everybody else. What you got going on in that mirror? Who is that on the other side of that motherfucking glass wall, dog? You did? That's what's important, but I mean, I'm just trying to teach people how to be peace with themselves. That's all, really. I ain't preaching. I'm just trying to tell people, like, I'm a happy motherfucker, bro. Oh my God, I'm so happy now. Like, man, the universe just free up that space, that you need. If you stay in line, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be guided to your next wow. And everything in this earth that you choose to desire is yours. You be blessed with life and life more abundantly because you follow the laws of the universe. And that's the laws of righteousness. And then first and foremost, be at peace and understanding with self. Number motherfucking one. I can't help a damn motherfucker if I ain't in no good shape. What I could do for a motherfucker, I can't help myself.
Dog, everybody in this business that I know who found happiness, I call it being in your finest form. Everybody I know who found happiness, they went to another level.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like you gotta find that. Otherwise, you're gonna at some point hit a wall.
Yeah, it's just
in terms of productivity. You know what I'm saying? Like that anger, carrying around those transgressions and harboring that shit, it's crippling.
Hell yeah. Put you down. You ain't got no control. Everybody else got control of what you do. What you think everybody else is thinking is what control what you do. Woo, that's gotta be fucked up. That's gotta be fucked up. You gotta leave. I mean, you gotta be happy for self, man. That's why that documentary was so important for me to do. Because I was able to talk about some stuff I never talked about before with nobody. You know what I'm saying? It just came out, so I let the universe guide me. You know what I'm saying? And let it do what it was gonna do. The conversation go where it gonna go, and let them do what they're gonna do as producers. You know what I mean? I didn't. This opportunity didn't come to my doorstep for no reason. And knowing that, I knew it was a divine package pulling up when this happened. So, you know, I gave it a lot. I loosened up a little bit. You know, something I don't do, because cameras is for movies and videos to me. You know, this I get it. You know, but it's just not my thing.
Right.
But you know, but it is what it is. So I had to be here with what's good with me. And I'm good with what I see. When I look at the documentary, I'm like, man, like, wow, I just saw stories, not just mine, but I saw other stories that just opened my